What's up, my people? I have got a client that was a walk-in just asking for some advice on some damage that was on his 2021 Porsche Taycan. Now, this vehicle already came PPF'd from Porsche when he bought it, but it got some rock chips on it and got some really hard impacts, some scrapes over here from another vehicle, and over here where you can see this green tape was a really hard impact from something flying off of the interstate. Now, I got a little excited about checking on the damage on this to see if we were gonna have to send it to a body shop to get repaired, and I didn't think to video or document the process of the before and after of that. But I do have a before picture of what this damage looked like when the PPF was still on. Take a look. Now, all I did was remove the PPF and do a very light polish, and this is the aftermath. That impact was right here. And okay, you can see right here where that dent is. It was hard enough to where it actually dented the car, but there's nothing wrong with the paint itself. So that's a true testament to exactly how good this PPF is, how well PPF protects your paint, because that impact was pretty dang bad. Now, I still haven't taken the PPF off of this part. Let's take a look at the before. Now you can see here something scraped right along, and I can feel it. The PPF is pretty well damaged. And you can see right here where it's definitely looks like it's ripped through, and if this was paint, this would definitely need to be repainted. So what I'm about to do is go ahead and take this off, and I'll show you the after. So my personal favorite way to do this, well, first off, it's way easier if you go ahead and just do a score and take this thing off in pieces. And no, I am not cutting the paint. I'll show you that afterwards so you see there's not actually a cut on the paint. I just scored the very top layer of the PPF, so when I pull it this way, it cuts along that line instead of having to struggle across this whole thing. Now, my favorite way to get PPF off is one of two ways. Either leave it out in the sun so the whole panel can heat up evenly, or just get really hot water, pour it along the areas I'm wanting to start with. It helps heat past just the PPF, actually heats the panel up, and helps release the adhesive. Now, traditionally, or I guess not traditionally, but I guess common sense would make you want to pull PPF this way when you're wanting to release it. It's actually not the best way to do it. The best way is come here, pull like this, because if you pull this way, it tends to leave a lot more adhesive on the panel. But if you do like this, I've actually never found any any adhesive left on the panel afterwards. Let's see what the damage looks like. See if it left anything behind. I don't suspect it will. You know what? Let's get a close-up of that piece. Look at that. Nothing. Actually, I didn't score it quite enough. But, yep, even that rubs right off. That is some real-time proof that PPF does its job. Now, mind you, this PPF that was put on this front bumper isn't the original PPF that was put on here from the dealership. And I know that for two reasons. The owner told me he rear-ended someone, so that had to be replaced. And you can sort of see it here that whatever shop he went to didn't use very good PPF because it's only been on there for about a year and a half and it's already yellow. You can very clearly see the difference from the 4-year PPF to the lower quality PPF. And the reason he came to us is because he went looking for that guy and he doesn't exist anymore. So he came to us. But even a lower quality PPF protected it pretty well. Now, had an impact been as hard as that on this PPF, I don't suspect this one would have protected it as thoroughly. You probably would have had some more damage that would have translated through this. But the PPF we use, Opticle Defense, super high quality, top of the line in the industry, will protect everything just the way it needs to be. So I'm going to go ahead and finish taking this PPF off. We're going to be redoing this bumper and this fender and get this guy on the road. But even better, let him tell you about his experience.
Hey guys, I'm obviously a client, but one of the most important things that's for me is just not the price that was phenomenal, is the customer service. And that is the critical component for my business. I'm in the business of installing EV chargers throughout the US, which is my car, an EV. So it's critical customer service, and these guys are amazing. So thank you. That's what you need right there.
Trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center.